Hey everyone, welcome back to my 30 day speaking challenge. This is the day 8, and in this video, I'm going to talk about very important things. The first chapter of the book Amartya Sen, right? The first chapter of the book Amartya Sen. I was talking about this book in last video. So let's discuss about the first chapter of this book. In this book, the first chapter is about the introductions, very brief introductions of this particular book, right? And in this video, Richa Saxena, the author, has written the biography of Amartya Sen. And here, from starting from zero to the Nobel Prize of Amartya Sen has been written here. In this book, the story of Dhaka was written. Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh, we all know, but the book pictures the story of pre-independence era. And in the introduction sections, the Amartya Sen, the nickname was the Bablu. The nickname of Amartya Sen was Bablu, and his father was Asutosh, right? And his mother was Amrita. This particular concept has been written on the second chapter, but the thing is that I'm just plotting the scenario here. The Bablu Amartya Sen was residing with their parents, and Amartya Sen got a sock, and with the help of that sock, he was trying to solve that particular sock in his adulthood. And while solving this particular sock, he got the Nobel Prize. What was the sock? The sock of poverty, deprivation, and hunger. You know, poverty, hunger, and deprivations. There was a story of the Abdul Mia, a poor labor was died in front of Amartya Sen due to riot between the Hindu and Muslims. And the story was that despite of being despite of having knowledge of the riot, m- uh, the Abdul Mia was getting out of the home to get some food for their children. And despite of the fact that his wife asked Abdul Mia not to go, but despite of having knowledge of the despite of having idea what would be going to happen if he did not you know if he did not go out of home, if he go out of home, if he go out of home, he would be there would be a serious problem of you know what we can say, the Abdul Mia become the victim of a riot. And if he did not go out of the home in search of food, then it would be very difficult for his uh, children to get fed. So, in search of food, he was getting out of the home as he was a labor, day labor. And this particular story, Amartya Sen himself observed this particular story with his, naked eyes. He saw how a labor, how a person is choosing to, take risks for getting some foods or, getting livelihood for their children. How he particularly see this particular picture in different angles. He observed that. What he observed? He observed that Abdul Mia get out of the home not because of the riot. He was not actively involved in that particular factor. He just getting victim of the economic consequences, the economic exploitations, or we can say he was become the victim of the economic crisis, the food crisis, and other victim of the poverty, victim of the starvation. He was, that particular story pushed the Amartya Sen to work on poverty, work on starvations, work on deprivations. and he indulged himself in such a way that at the end he got a Nobel Prize on the work of poverty, inequality, sorry, poverty, starvation, and deprivation. So, in order to get anything, in order to get anything, or in order to achieve something great, you need a push factor. There must be a factor behind you which push you to the up level. And that was exactly